I'm challenged! Now, as a Brit, I'm going to make it a point of visiting more of the UK this year. To be honest, a lot of visitors and travellers only ever hit up London. There are other places, so let me convince you. Euro, who is the sponsor of this video, yes, have challenged me to visit 3 cities in 3 days, 3 different ways. Go Euro are a fantastic travel app that allows you to compare and look up buses, trains and flights all over Europe, and you get to see it all neat and nice in one place, so you can decide what's the best value for you for getting around. The reason I genuinely like Go Euro is not is it only just really convenient for you to see all the different prices of different types of transport all in one place, but you can book and have your ticket popped in your little Go Euro wallet on the app, so you don't have to worry about anything. So in the next 3 days, we're starting from Birmingham and we are heading more up north, and the first stop is Manchester. Okay, so just got to Birmingham New Street. It's only an hour and a half on the train, so that's nice. And it takes me straight to Manchester Piccadilly, so. Oh, I love that. Platform 7B, don't even have to check the boards. Open ticket. Yes. It was so easy to book as well, guys, honestly, and having the ticket right here for buses or trains is brilliant. So, let's go to Manchester.
You want cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. Coming point on this service will be Wolverhampton, Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Huddersfield, Stockport, and arriving Manchester Piccadilly 9:59 this morning.
Okay, so I've arrived at Manchester Piccadilly, and as soon as I step outside, there is a sign for a free city bus. But lucky for me, I didn't need it, as my accommodation was literally less than a 30-second walk from the station. Well, what a colourful welcome to Manchester. Alright, so I can't check in yet, but we are going to head to the police museum, which I'll tell you a bit more about when we get there. Oh, so cool, look at that. Yes, Manchester, bringing up the artistic goods. So this is the crime room. This is really cool. Did you know they had breathalyzers back in the 80s? I didn't. This is really interesting. Oh, look at the detail. Oops. The cigarette butts. Oh, this is fascinating.
And put these handcuffs on somebody. You can get one on, trying to get the other one is impossible. So when you're arresting somebody with this one, if that's somebody's wrist, hold their arm. That's it, brilliant. It's on, it's locked on. So they gave the feelers this. It's quite loud, this. So any officer who's within the area and hears that would come running towards it.
Now changed. You're now found guilty as charged. The magistrate has given out the verdict. Police officer here by the door will give a note from the clerk of the court, who will then bang on this door. Once you bang on that door, it'll lock from inside.
I am honestly so impressed with this place and having someone there to explain different handcuffs, techniques, everything. It's so cool. 10 out of 10, come here. This is like not what I expected. I just expected to be rooms full of like stuff, but there are people here you can talk to and they'll explain things. Like brilliant, really good and free. Crazy, it's free. Only on Tuesdays though. When I looked at my watch, I realised I spent way too long in the crime room reading all the stories of like, you can see forged diamonds to fake gold. There were seized, like actually seized in real crimes, and it's so interesting. Okay, so I just met up with one of my followers, Jessica, who works at one of the shops in Affleck's, and she took me to pick out the perfect handmade bath bomb. The place reminded me a lot of Oasis Market in Birmingham, just floor after floor of stalls and pop-ups and hidden gems, not to be missed. Whoa, that lighting though. Quick tour. Girl, how you doing? Toilet, very important. Bedroom. And very nice, dimly lit Aha! Got a little kitchenette, tablet, and 2 sofas. The John Rylands Library. That's where we're going because apparently it looks like Hogwarts. And don't hate me, I like Harry Potter, but I'm not super fan. But it just looks like Hogwarts. I'm down for that. I will travel. And guess what? We can get the free bus there outside of the station, i.e. the hotel. Because, oh my god, I don't think I've ever been this close to a main train station before. Wow.
Get that free bus, free bus. I ain't paying no money for the bus.
Okay, yeah, I get it. It looks like Hogwarts. Whoa. It's a bit of a contrast. I'll take some information.
We've got our Women Who Shape Manchester exhibition.
Yes,
on the
I
first
saw
floor.
that, yeah, brilliant.
Really good, check it out. There's a map there for you.
Perfect, thank you.
The exhibition's on the first floor, the historic reader room's on the 3rd floor, and it's all free entry.
I'm already glad I came here. This will be good. I was just thinking, when you're walking around Manchester, you just stumble across all these cool places and then literally saw this. Holy guacamole! Okay, so just got back. My hair is showing the signs of a well-explored day, my goodness. So, I hope you enjoyed Manchester. Gotta say, love that free bus. Love it. If I was staying longer, I'd just probably just sit on it and go in loops. Amazing. They do have trams here, and I'm pretty sure I read online it's about £5 or something like that for a day pass on the public transport. I say, my tip, combination of the free bus in Manchester to get you to different areas and the big sites, and yeah, walk, explore the northern, is it the Northern Quarter, I think it's called? Amazing. I went there 3 times today. I eventually just ended up circling back to it, so. Already had a pretty early dinner because I am exhausted after a day of exploring, and I went to a place called Little Aladdin. I was gonna go to Curry Mile. I was going to, that was always my plan. The only reason I wanted to go is because I wanted to have 3 curry and rice. And I think it's a Manc thing, I'm not sure. I asked Scott, who's from Newcastle, I was like, is it a northern thing? He was like, never heard of it. I just wanted 3 curry and rice and had great reviews. And it was, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. For a £5, 3 curry and rice, it filled me up, I am stuffed. Gonna jump in the bath, but yeah, can't complain for a £5 for dinner, I mean, really. Anyway, next destination is Edinburgh. So, we're jumping on the train tomorrow, but for now, I am going to relax in a bath. Gonna get an early night, lots going on. I think I'm getting blisters, my goodness. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, back at the station, and today we're gonna head to Edinburgh. It's our longest trip, 3 hours, 9 minutes. Platform 14, Lego.
Well, Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme, Carlisle, Lothian, Haymarket and Edinburgh. This service will be formed of 4 coaches. The coach formation is A, B, C, D, with A at the very front of the train, D at the rear, and C is where the first class will be situated. Once again, the next train to arrive at platform 14 will be the 0826 Transpennine Express service to Edinburgh.
We made it. Yes, Edinburgh's hilly. Oh wow, I got upgraded. Really nice. Ooh la la. Got the bathroom. Yes. Oh yes. Nice. Okay, so we made it. I'm staying at Stay. Another Stay. The last place was called Stay. We're going to be finding some hidden gems today in Edinburgh. Already been to Edinburgh, done the castle, all that kind of good stuff. So today, everyone has been going on about a place called Dean Village. A quick Google search later, and holy cow, it looks amazing. So I think we're gonna do an Uber there because that is the quickest way. It's about a half an hour walk, but my feet are they're just almost bleeding. Uber is available all over, so you don't have to worry about that if you come. So we'll do our first Uber trip. We'll see how much it costs. I think it's about a 15-minute drive away. And yeah, we'll go and explore. And you'll see why people have recommended it to me when we get there. And it does feel like a hidden gem, even though it has like thousands of 5-star reviews on TripAdvisor. Anyway. Okay, so really helpful Uber driver who dropped me at a really nice scenic point to walk along the canal up to Dean's Village. However, we have been rerouted because there's part of the path that's closed. So I'm just going to follow signs and hope for the best. Well, this was wonderful, but I am freezing my knickknacks off, so I'm gonna find somewhere warm with food. I'm enjoying my little walk, but don't let the blue sky fool you. It's freezing. You know, I've been to Edinburgh a couple of times, as I've said. I've never come into Prince's Gardens. 10 out of 10 though, would recommend. Right, I need to find food. Oh, and warmth. Gotta say, that jacket potato place, like it weighed a ton when he passed it to me. Didn't look like much, but God, it was tasty. Yes, yes. The round meal, I got 2 fillings. Big mistake. Don't do that. You don't need to. I couldn't finish it. No way in hell could I finish it. Great little place. I'm gonna link everything down below, as much as I can, and write it all down so you can come back and check and know where to go when you come to Edinburgh. So I've just popped back to the hotel. I'm just gonna freshen up. Take 10 minutes to myself. We got the tour later, so I don't want to exhaust myself too much because I've got 2 hours of walking later on for the Dark Side of Edinburgh tour. And oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait to show you it to you. I just can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to take 10 minutes for myself, so freshen up and I'll see you in a bit.
Start things off, I want to point out where the coffee house is. Finds his wife in bed with another man and does the logical thing of strangling her to death. Now, the next day he reports his wife missing. Now, her dead body remained in that bed for a further 20 years. Now, it wasn't until after his death, when they renovated the place, they discovered the wife's rotting corpse. Now, the police noted that that room was still being used. So maybe he was okay sleeping next to a dead body for 20 years.
Oh my God, the smell!
That's 20 years!
Reaper got them, the personification of death, normally drawn as a skeleton with a black hood. You see, they used to bury people 6 foot deep until it got full, then 4 foot deep, then 2 foot deep, then they added more soil and continued the process. They called it the Edinburgh lasagna. Soil bait, soil bait, soil bait, soil bait.
That tour was so good. Now, they take you into like graveyards, you go up Carlton Hill, so everything was like pitch black, so I'm hoping in the edits that I just like included some sound bites, but I didn't include any of the like really good stories. You've got to do it for yourself. I think it cost me £12. I'm pretty sure if you look around, you can find some like discount codes, you can get a couple of quid off. So worth it, this lighting though. So worth it, so good, 10 out of 10. I just popped into Bella Italia, had a little food because I was so cold. If you do that tour in winter, oh my God, wrap up. Tomorrow we are getting the bus. We are mixing it up, of course, because 3 cities, 3 ways. So tomorrow we're going to go to the bus station and get the bus up to Glasgow. This will be my shortest trip, just over an hour, I think. So yeah, tomorrow I'll take you to the bus station. And yeah, oh God, I just love Edinburgh. I'm gonna get into bed now. I'm all cozy and warm from the shower, so I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna head to Glasgow, the place I got the most recommendations for. So, see you there. Time to pack up old Bananarama. And we're gonna head to Glasgow. As I'm staying near the Royal Mile, which is on one side, the very hilly side of Edinburgh, the bus station is all the way over on the other side, the new, more modern side where I stayed last time I visited. So we're gonna jump in an Uber because we got a suitcase, it's very hilly. Not down for that, so jumping in an Uber, it'll take 10 minutes to get there. And yes, gonna check into the hotel, which is right next to the bus station. Happy days. And then we'll explain what we're gonna be doing in Glasgow. Gotta say, with all honesty, I am obsessed with having all my tickets in one app. Honest to God. I know this is a sponsored video, but like literally like train or bus, like it doesn't matter what company, like the tickets are all in one app. I don't have to worry about searching through emails or printing it out. It's all there, and it's just so reassuring. I don't have to think about it. Just one click and I get it. Genuinely guys, it's like the best thing ever. It is time. Come on. I'll take that. Oh God, okay. Big hoose. Love that. Just checked into the hotel, got a Holiday Inn, literally around the corner from the bus station, so it took me 45 seconds, 60 seconds to walk. Brilliant. 10 out of 10 location, cannot complain. Now, I got a lot of recommendations for Glasgow, and there's no way I can do them all in one day. It's just impossible. It is blue skied out, so I really want to go up to the necropolis, which is a huge cemetery like on a hill, and while we're passing we can go see the cathedral as well. I also need to eat because I haven't done that, but there are so many places I've started on Google Maps on the way to the necropolis, so we're going to find somewhere. And I really want to go and do the free tour of the city chambers. Now it starts at 10:30 and 2:30, I think, 2 tours a day. So I asked over on the Go Euros Locals Facebook group, which I will link below because my God, it's just full of good travel vibes. Everyone's just asking for tips, recommendations for cities and traveling. So I asked on there what to do on this trip, and I got some amazing stuff to do in Glasgow. One of them is to go and visit as many murals as you can around the city. Now, you know I love my street art. So she gave me a link which pinpoints everything on a map of where all these amazing murals are. Anyway, I go out and enjoy Glasgow now. The accent, I can hear it like when I walk down the street. I'm like, no idea what you just said. No idea what you just said. They are speaking English. Kind of. Okay, so according to maps, this is where we're gonna come to sign up for the chamber tour. I mean, it's alright. A little out there, I suppose. Gorgeous. That has got to be the best breakfast I've ever eaten. Yes, it was a little on the pricier side. Oh my gosh, worth every penny. Now, yes, I'm in a toilet. This is too busy out there to vlog. It's 5 years on YouTube, still can't do it with that many people. So we're going to enjoy the bathroom. There's great lighting right here at the baby changing station. We are going to head towards the cathedral. It's going to get on a bus, but it's actually only 1 minute longer to walk. So let's walk. Let's go to the cathedral. You tell no one what happened here. Ooh. I see the cemetery on yonder. Okay. This is spectacular. Certainly not a hidden gem. We're glad I didn't miss it. Look at this day. Girl. This is honestly just stunning. Just wow, 10 out of 10. It's free, it's beautiful, but now we're going to go to the necropolis just up there. And it doesn't look as high as I thought it was. Beautiful day, let's go get some views. So the necropolis easily gets another 10 out of 10 for me. Glasgow is just bringing up 10 out of 10s all day. Let's see how that progresses. I could spend so long here just wondering. Bring full camera batteries, charge your phone. You're going to want to take a lot of photos here. It's just like, you got like the cathedral in the, you can't see me. You got like the cathedral in the background. It's just so serene. There's like 36,000 entrances into this building.
So I'm just gonna presume it's one of the front ones.
Yes, I'll give out the tickets at 2 o'clock.
2. Alright, perfect. I'll pop back. Thank you. Yeah, my friend MC told me about this. She's a local Glaswegian lass. Nice, mate. Nice.
I cannot believe it is almost 4 p.m. Here's a UK pro tip for you, anyone not from the UK thinking of making a visit. If you're on a budget or you're just feeling like a bit peckish, getting a bit of a late lunch, if you want to save up for dinner, whatever, you don't want to spend a fortune and go to a restaurant, head to a Sainsbury's. They're everywhere, even in the cities. Sainsbury's local. And get a sandwich, crisps, and a juice for £3. Part of the meal deal. I mean, this alone is £1.90 for a smoothie, an innocent smoothie. So there you go. I'm going to munch on these, going to charge my devices up, and I can't wait to go and see Glasgow at night, get some dinner, and yeah, maybe find a couple of cool bars, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to just put my blistered feet up for just 1 second and eat my avocado sandwich.
We are now in the hunt for dinner and maybe a beverage.
I found a place called Stereo, which is a really cool little hip cafe bar. It's like fully vegan, really nice staff, and my god, the fettuccine was the creamiest I've ever eaten in my life. The end of a very interesting 3 days. I did not expect to enjoy myself like this much on a trip around the UK, but I need to do more. I really do. But we will save the conclusion until I get home later. We're gonna be heading back to the bus station just around the corner here in Glasgow, and I've seen them all over the place. You just get, I think it's called the 500 bus. Takes you straight to the airport, and you can use contactless, so you can just jump on with your debit card if it's contactless, or you can use Apple Pay and Google Pay, I think. That's what I saw on the side of the bus, but I will double check when we get there. So super easy, you don't have to worry about getting any sort of ticket. You just go on, tap, and we're away. Don't know how much it is, so we'll find that out as well. But let's go to Glasgow Airport for my first ever domestic flight in the UK. This will be interesting.
Right. Thank you, room. Thank you, Glasgow. It's been a pleasure. Let's go check out and jump on the bus to the airport. Toodles. Hiya.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not so bad, thanks.
Oh, contactless? Oh, yes.
Yes. Single?
Yes, please.
Yep, there's £8.50, please. There we go.
Perfect.
It'll be available in 6 minutes or so.
Alright, no worries, thank you.
Thanks.
So you save 50p if you download their app. And that's good if you don't have contactless in the UK. Just in case you're curious, I was just trying to find the price. This flight, which I booked on the Go Euro app as well, came to £102.
So, we are back in Birmingham, and let's do a quick recap. So, best thing in Manchester, Northern Quarter. Absolutely, you could just spend a whole day just exploring all the pop-up shops, the little craft bars. Oh my god, like I love it. I love the area. It's so colourful and quirky, and love it. Edinburgh, definitely put Dean Village on your list, and oh my god, I really want to go back in autumn because I can imagine winter, it's a bit bleak but still very picturesque. I can imagine autumn with all the colours. Oh, Glasgow, I just wanted everything I ate in Glasgow was so much good food. Did not expect that, so just eat your heart out in Glasgow. Now, when I was putting this video together, I noticed how different the prices were fluctuating. I got some amazing train deals. Like my longest train was one of the cheapest pieces of transport I booked with Go Euro. It was crazy. It was over 3 hours. But then you get like a bus for like £4.20 for an hour and 10 minutes. A massive thank you to Go Euro for sponsoring this video. I will link everything that I've mentioned down below. Go and check them out. Download their app. It's absolutely brilliant. It's such a nice place to have all your tickets. You can just compare buses, trains and flights all on one page and see all of the prices. It's fantastic. Go and show them some love. They are brilliant, and it's definitely a well-needed app if you're coming over to Europe to explore, or you're already from Europe and you just want to explore some more of your own continent. Anyway, I will leave it there. This has been a fantastic 3-day trip. I really enjoyed it. It gave me a really good taste for other parts of the UK, and I'll definitely be going back to all 3 of them at some point to explore more. I will see you in another video. All right, much love, incoming kisses. Bye.